April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And here's Ilyasova outside. Black grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 3. Calderon has the open look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Westbrook kicks to Ilyasova. Calderon against Westbrook. 4 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Payne with it. Williams picks him up. Payne gets a wide open look. Another shot. Adams' shot is good.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Nance. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Payne can't hit.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Back to Williams. To the wing right side. Outside Dang. Pass to Calderon. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Abrinas.
That athlete.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Russell is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Slim. Then it's Randall. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. But they did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball. Got a hand on it. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Oladipo. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players are playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Westbrook against Russell. There's a screen by Cantor. And Robertson kicks to Cantor. Here's Westbrook. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Mozgov, and it's blocked by Adams. Oladipo, left side. It's stolen by Randall. Now the Lakers on the break. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. Nailed from three-point land. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. The feed to Robertson. Lock at 6. Nice D from Russell.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. And for Victor Oladipo, guys, last season you saw him continue to make strides in his game. He has the build to be one of the best guards in the league, and he's on the right track right now. Very excited for his future.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Ilyasova comes in for Steven Adams, and Abrinas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Williams can't hit. As you said about Oladipo, he has a bright future in this league after playing at Indiana, already stepping into the leader role with the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, and what I like most about his game and the way he plays is that he contributes really in every facet. I'll use a baseball term. He's a 5'2". I mean, he really does a little bit of everything well, and he can make a big impact even when his shot isn't falling, be it on the glass with his passing or his defense.
And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
1:44 left now here in the second. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
The dish to Cantor. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big gift for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
Here's Russell.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Oladipo misses.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination.
For Oklahoma City, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Russell against Oladipo. Mozgov dishes to Russell. That three off the mark.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's a
Well, Jose, you stop.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Thunder, 31. Your safety is our #1 concern.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. They came out in the second quarter with a renewed... All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Canner is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Oladipo is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson with the small forward.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So he gets them both. So it's the Thunder now. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oladipo, and the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Russell passes to Randall. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Russell.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Here's Oladipo. Bank shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oladipo against Russell. Passes it to Randall. Feeds to Mozgov. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. From deep. Westbrook, no good.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Russell with a wide open look. And again, no good by the Lakers.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Cantor. And Abrinas subbed in for Oladipo. And it's blocked by Adams. It's stolen by Randall. Now, here's Clarkson. There's the triple. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here's Randall. Outside, Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
For the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And for the Lakers and that secondary assist stat, that just means they aren't making the extra pass, or it means they are holding on to the ball too long. Either way, it hurts the offense.
Here's Westbrook, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Inside for the lead, and he lays it.